Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Amnesia Memories. And I decided that I'm going to go ahead and read Toma's story next, because people seem to be more interested in him than they were in Iki, so I'll have Iki last. And I think by now, probably a lot of people know what's going on with Toma anyway. So I guess it probably won't hurt the order too much to read him now. Oh, and so it was brought to my attention that those scenes in the extras were actually extra short stories, which I totally didn't realize until somebody mentioned it in the comments in one of the videos. So thank you for that. I'm sorry I don't have the name in front of me right now as I'm recording just at the moment. But thank you for letting me know that, because I actually totally didn't realize that. When I looked at Kent's, I thought that that scene looked familiar, and I thought it was just some memory, and I couldn't figure out why they would put that there. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and read those extra scenes after I finish playing all the guys. Alright, well, let me start here with Toma. And I choose Diamond World. August 1st. I'll return you to the place you were before. Let's go. Huh? What is going on? Huh? What? Something's pulling me! Ow! My head! My shoulder! That really hurt! Did that happen to me? Wait, what is this place? Huh? What? Wait, Dirili? Huh? What? That's what he said. What's wrong? Are you okay? What happened to you? Dirili? Who is this person? Do you know him? A memory already. It's okay now. We'll go home together. You must have been lost for a long time. Were you scared? Don't cry. You're okay now. I'll walk home with you. If anything scary happens from now on, just call for me. I'll protect you from anything scary, Dirili. I promise. Toma? Are you okay? Dirili! I'm so dizzy. Was that a memory of yours just now? It's good that a memory came back to you already, but what the heck is going on here? I was returning to your room, but then out of nowhere, I needed to make an emergency landing. Wait, what? Hey, are you not able to see me? Does that mean I've been pushed out of you pretty far? In other words, that memory just now was very important to you. Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? Could this guy be the boy who was in that memory? Toma, was it? I guess it would be natural for you to remember the past when you saw his face. Yep. And you still know him now, even after all this time. The two of you must really get along. You seem really dazed, and I don't think you have anemia. You probably hit your head. I'm taking you to a hospital, got it? Huh? A hospital? No, wait! The hospital is bad! She's okay! There's nothing wrong! Stop it! I had to choose, I'm okay. You might be okay now, but after what happened, you might need to go to the hospital. You must have hit your head pretty hard. Yeah, I know that's the right thing to say, but we can't go there. Mind going in a taxi? Let's go, Dirili. Wait a minute! Please give us time to think up an excuse. One hour later. So you said you discovered her collapsed on the roadside? Yes, we had plans to meet for lunch, but when I arrived at our meeting place, she'd fainted. I understand. And was she face up? There's a high possibility that she hit the back of her head. And her name is... it's written right here. Is she a student? She's a first year at Myoga University. We're on summer break right now. Okay, university student. Any pre-existing conditions? None at all. She's usually pretty healthy. It could be anemia. I'll run some basic tests. If she hit her head, we'll need to be cautious for some time. Does she live alone? Any family? Her parents live far away for work. She lives alone. I see. Then I suppose we should keep her at the hospital for a while.
Thanks for answering all this stuff, Toma.
They said they'll keep you at the hospital to run some more tests. It's good we're on summer break right now. You don't have any surface injuries. Do you hurt anywhere? Excuse me, have you finished taking your temperature? Oh, yes, here. It's 36.2 degrees Celsius. Okay, 36.2 degrees Celsius. Thank you. She's staying for observation, I see. Do you happen to have an insurance card? I'll bring it over. It's in your purse, isn't it? And I think you left it at home. I'm going to borrow your house key for a bit. That's okay, right, Dirili? I understand. If the patient happens to be in examination when you return, please deliver it to the nurse's station. You're a very kind boyfriend. It might have been better to keep her at your house for observation. It's not like that. I'm sorry for the confusion.
Huh? I see. So that means Toma isn't your boyfriend. Then, is he just a friend? It seems like you've known him since you were kids.
Anyway, I'm going now. If you need anything, call me.
Huh? A note?
It's my cell phone number. I'll come as soon as you call. There's no need to worry. She could always call for a nurse. She'll be okay. Yes, of course, but still. Anyway, I'll come back tomorrow. Get plenty of rest. Could you please change into this hospital gown? We'll be taking your blood pressure and x-ray later.
We've suddenly been thrown into a bad situation. But it's true that you hit your head, so it wouldn't hurt to have those tests done. Your head still hurts a little. I just hope the worst that happens is that you get a little bump. Oh, right. I merged with you so I can feel everything you feel. Because of that, even though I don't have a body, I'm able to share in your senses and experience things like pain and cold. Lucky you. But don't worry, if you ever want some private time, I can always cut the connection for a while. I'm pretty good at reading the mood.
Thanks a lot, Orion. Okay, that should conclude the test for today. Please get plenty of rest tonight. Good night.
Thanks. If there aren't any issues, I wonder if you'll get out tomorrow. Oh, right. Do you want to check your cell phone? You might be able to find some details about your friends. Let's see, where is it? Where could it be? Did you leave it behind? Can you see it anywhere? It's not here. It's likely that you just left it at home. We'll just look for it when you get back. Wait, huh? Now that I think about it, didn't Toma write his number on a piece of paper and hand it to you earlier? Does that mean that Toma realized you weren't carrying your cell phone with you? Oh well, we can't help it if you don't have your cell phone. Let's just go to sleep for now. I hope we can leave the hospital tomorrow.
August 2nd.
Good morning. Over here. You can't see me, but I'm right next to you.
This is weird not being able to see him.
Have you forgotten about me? Nah, I doubt you've forgotten that much, right? But you sure sleep a lot. Although I guess the only thing to do in the hospital is sleep. I wonder if they'll do more tests today. I doubt they'll just come in and be like, okay, you can leave now. Huh? Is someone coming?
That would be funny if they came in and said, okay, you can leave now. Good morning, are you feeling well? We were planning to do an MRI today, but the machine has been having some problems this morning. We'll have to take the MRI tomorrow. I'm very sorry. I'll come back to take your temperature after breakfast. Just relax and rest for today.
No way! Our situation's just getting worse and worse. With this total lack of stimulation, your mind will just keep getting duller. Well, I guess it wouldn't be good if you left the hospital without taking those tests, and there ended up being some major problem. Huh? You fell asleep again. There really is nothing to do here. Huh? Someone's here.
Is it okay to be up, Dirili?
Oh, it's Toma.
I bought your insurance card by yesterday, but you were sleeping, so I left it with the nurse. You don't look as pale today. Seeing how your head isn't bandaged, I guess the injury wasn't too bad. But you do still seem pretty spaced out. Are you really alright? Oh, right. I asked the nurse, but apparently the MRI machine is broken, so they can't take a scan today. She also asked that I let you get more rest. She said if I kept coming by, it'd be too much excitement for you, and you'd have to stay longer.
Oh, no. Please excite her. That's the #1 thing her brain needs right now.
Anyway, seeing how that's the case, I'll just go home for today. No, don't go. Oh, he looks really cute like that. That's the first time I've seen him in profile. I'm glad I got to see your face. I feel a little better now. I'll come back tomorrow. See ya.
Our only source for memories just left.
He could have, bought us a book or something to read while we're sitting here.
This is a real problem. At this rate, not only will you not be able to remember anything, you'll actually get worse. Let's leave the hospital as soon as they do the MRI tomorrow, Dirili.
Okay. August 3rd.
This is bad. You aren't getting enough stimulation. And also... Hey, Dirili! Answer me! Hey! I thought this might happen, but I didn't expect it to get this bad. This isn't good. I thought you'd be able to get out of the hospital today. I'm sorry. They said the MRI would be fixed by tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see for another day.
I wouldn't have thought this whole amnesia problem would really be that urgent. But I guess we really need stimulation every single day, huh?
I can't believe them. I sure hope they don't tell us wait until tomorrow again. And to top it off, our last ray of hope, Toma.
He left us all alone. Look at that smile. They said they won't be able to do any scans today either. They just asked that you try to get some rest.
Just passed on that message and then left 2 minutes later. He should have stayed. He could have reminisced about old memories. Sheesh. This environment is no good. The hospital is too dangerous. Let's go home tomorrow after the MRI is done, Dirili.
August 4th.
Good morning. Today's the 3rd day you've been in the hospital.
Great, thanks for keeping count.
And finally, on the 3rd day, your condition has worsened enough that you can see me.
Oh, that's looking on the bright side.
Hey, it's been a while. And it's nice that we can talk face to face again. Yep. I bet if you weren't able to see my royal cuteness every day, things would be pretty dreary around here, right?
Yeah, I really did miss you, Orion. It's nice to be able to see your cute little face again.
Sorry. We were starting to separate, but then we ended up merging back together again. In other words, the memories that were returning to you have been locked away again. If you don't get out of the hospital today, it'll be really bad. There haven't been any issues over the past 3 days, so I'm positive your injuries aren't having some terrible effect on you. That's why you should really insist on being released. It doesn't matter if they try to stop you.
No issues with the MRI scan. Okay, everything looks good. You can leave the hospital this afternoon. Someone's coming to pick you up.
Well then, they gave you the okay to leave pretty easily. We braced ourselves for nothing. And who's coming to pick you up? Your family? But nobody besides Toma showed up while you were hospitalized.
Someone's here to pick you up. Make sure to stop by the nurse's station before you leave. Good morning. Are you up?
Wow, so Toma really did come to pick you up. He's good at taking care of you. I'm grateful. But seeing as how your family didn't visit at a time like this, I'd hazard a guess that they live pretty far away.
Yeah, didn't we actually hear him say, my family lives far away for work? I asked about your test results. I had to lie and say I was family, though. They said the tests were negative of any issues, and that the injury on your head is light, and should heal in 2 or 3 days. They also said your memories seem to be a little hazy, so I should watch over you for a while. Okay, wanna come stay at my place? Apparently, this happens pretty often to people involved in traffic accidents. They don't remember anything about the incident. So they recommend that I watch you for about a week, and if you show no signs of improvement, they need to re-examine you. Anyway, let's go home. I'll give you some time to get dressed. Just come into the hallway when you're ready.
It's finally time for us to leave the hospital. This is great! It's good that you have Toma around. We don't know the way back to your house, or even your address. It sounds like he and the doctor came up with their own reasons that your memories are a bit wonky right now. But we can't slack off. If you don't recover your memories quickly, you might be returned here. We need to avoid coming back here at all costs. Oh right, Toma's waiting for you. Hurry up and get ready. Then we can meet up with him outside.
1 hour later. What? An hour later? Well, I guess we're not just meeting him right outside then.
Is this your place? We're finally back home. This is good. Really good. Let's check around once we're inside. We can check up on your family situation and friends. There might even be something that'll trigger your old memories. Now then, which one's your room?
Oh, sorry. Could you wait here a minute?
Huh? Wait, but what? Oh, he's gone.
I thought you might have mail, but there wasn't anything in there. You could check later, too, if you want.
Ah, he checked your mailbox for you. That's very considerate. Wait, the mailboxes are right over there. Why couldn't the two of you just check together? Huh. I don't really get it, but maybe Toma's just a chivalrous kind of guy. We really don't know anything else about Toma besides the fact that he's one of your friends.
I'm sure you're tired. I'll leave your stuff over here.
Huh, so this is your room. It seems pretty basic. Doesn't look like there would be much information here.
Oh, right. Here. A cell phone. Your other one fell and broke, so I went ahead and got you a new one. If you don't like it, you can just get a different one on your own. This one is just temporary.
What? No way! Is it really alright for him to do something like this for you? He's really helpful.
Thank you very much. No need to thank me. It wasn't a big deal. Still, this is the first time I heard you talk today. You're being pretty quiet. I guess you just aren't feeling like yourself.
That's exactly right. But you can't really tell him the truth.
Also, why so formal? It's creepy. Just talk normally.
Oh, crap. Right, he's a friend. There's no need to be so formal with him.
Also, are you having a hard time remembering things too? Seeing how formal you are with me, don't tell me you don't know who I am. Do you know whose house this is, and how long you've been living here? I'm sure you'd remember basic things like that, but I'm getting worried now after seeing you so spaced out. So, how much do you remember?
That's kind of hard to answer.
Oh, we're admitting it already, huh? I don't remember much at all. What?
Wait, is it really okay to answer so straightforwardly?
Well, it's too late now. You don't remember? Really? You're not joking? You don't remember anything? You've got to be kidding. Your injury was that serious? Well, I guess it's no use talking about it. The doctor mentioned it might happen, and I'm sure you'll get better in 2 or 3 days. Well, the head injury, yeah, but not the amnesia. Amnesia doesn't really have a time limit on getting better. And if you don't, it's back to the hospital. I wonder which section you'll end up in next. Maybe even neurosurgery. He's trying to scare me now.
Anywhere in the hospital would be bad.
This is really problematic. Oh right, I still haven't told your mom or dad about any of this. I was wondering about whether I should tell them or not, but this is pretty important. I figured you should just tell them yourself. But worrying them when they're overseas isn't good.
Overseas? That must mean your parents are working overseas and you stayed behind alone. That would explain why they couldn't visit when you were hospitalized.
But anyway, I should probably contact Shin about this. Just wait a minute, I'll call him.
Shin? Who's Shin?
I know. Hey Shin, it's me. You still awake? Dirili collapsed and hit her head, so she needed to be hospitalized for a while. Her memories are kinda hazy now, and she hasn't been acting normal since we left the hospital. So try not to call her for a while, until she gets better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they did the tests. No, they were all negative. What? Oh, I see. Isn't that a little cold even for you? There's no need to worry. I'm looking after her. What do you mean? I thought you'd want to know, and that's why I called you. I said, hey, wait! He hung up, that idiot. Oh, right. A message from Shin. He says, that klutz idiot. Well, that's really nice. So, you know who Shin is? I guess you wouldn't. Shin is a childhood friend just like me. You've known him since kindergarten. He's a year below you. And I'm a year above you. Do you remember that at least? Anyway, you, Shin, and I always played together, until high school at least. After that, we started growing farther apart. We moved, we went into college, and we started living alone. Still, we all kept in contact. Our parents are all friends, so the 3 of us have been like siblings to each other. But... no, it's nothing. On the day you collapsed, I was on my way to your apartment complex to wait for you. We were planning to meet after a long time apart. When I saw you on the ground like that when I arrived, I was so shocked.
So that's what happened. Yeah, I'd be shocked too.
But it's fine now since you're okay. Mind if I have some coffee? I'll get some from the kitchen. You want some too, right?
Huh? It looks like Toma knows his way around your house. He must have come here a lot before you lost your memories.
Here you go. I put plenty of sugar in there. Who's that? Wait a second, I'll go check. Oh, it's you. So you decided to show up after all. Come on in, I'll unlock the door.
After all, could that mean this is that Shin guy he was talking to on the phone earlier?
Shin's here, Dirili. What's this? You look perfectly fine. Why'd I even need to come here? What a waste. That's the first thing you have to say?
Huh, so this is Shin. Toma said he's a year below you, right?
She was hospitalized. You should show a little more concern. Well, it's not like I mind checking up on her, just saying. So, what happened? Were you just being an idiot and fell over? Or do you have low blood pressure or something? That's why I told you, living alone isn't for you. Are you hurt? Did you injure anything besides your head? And what did he mean your memories are hazy? Okay, that's enough. She doesn't need you interrogating her. She's barely even injured. They took an MRI and there should be no problems. She saw a ton of doctors at the hospital, so the chance they missed anything is nearly 0. And there's no point in telling her now that she shouldn't live alone. She's already here. Just have a seat for now. Is coffee alright with you? I don't like bitter things. You could at least make it black tea, with lots of sugar and milk. How old are you? More importantly, Toma, she was in the hospital all that time, and you waited until just now to contact me about it. It's like you hid this from me. It's ticking me off. I did hide it from you. I didn't want it to interfere with your exams. You've interfered plenty already. I've got another one tomorrow. What? Then why did you come here? Go home. It's a little late for that now. Whatever, I'll go home soon. But next time something like this happens, call me, or text me or something, and I don't need you telling me to study. You're the one who told me this last minute. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, she doesn't strike me as the type to die easily, even if she was killed. What? The statement didn't make any sense. So basically, if I was killed, I wouldn't have gone down easily. I guess that's what he's saying. Yes, I'm one tough cookie. You know, she isn't talking much at all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she may still be recovering from the accident. The doctor said she would be back to normal in 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days. And if not, you'll take her back to the hospital, right?
Huh? Oh, wait, no! 2 or 3 days was just for the injury. Her memories need just a bit longer. Please! It's not like they can hear me. It's no use getting so worked up like this.
She's just a bit spaced out. But it's not like she's behaving strangely otherwise, so don't worry. This is already strange enough. Is it really okay to leave her alone like this when she's so out of it? Should I stay over? What? What are you talking about? Toma wants to do that, not you. He's been here all this time. It's fine. I'd just be taking care of her. You realize we're not kids in kindergarten anymore, right? I doubt she'd be able to get any rest with 2 men staying in her room with her. And she's gonna be like, 2 men, what? Oh, so it's 2 men now. What's your plan? To make me go home and stay here yourself? Sure, why not? Actually, I'll take you both. I'm fine having 2 men stay here. Sounds good to me. Service me, my harem boys. I never said that. If you go home, I'll go home. Besides, you need to study. I can study here. You didn't bring anything with you. If your grades get shot because of this, I won't call you the next time anything happens. Oh, I see. I bet that was your plan all along. I don't mind that you think that. You know, it's just common sense, Shin. So, what do you think, Dirili? Are you going to be okay on your own? I wish there was an I want both of you to stay option, but at worst case to say I want Toma to stay, because obviously this is Toma's route. I'd love to do that, but look at that smile. Hey, you just said men can't stay here. Don't think you can make an exception to do that now. Well, I'm sure someone would get mad. I'm not a dangerous person, but it would be unfair to try and exclude myself from that. Oh, I think we would disagree with that statement in another life, Toma. You're a dangerous person, no matter how I look at it. I've been looking after you guys since we were kids. I can't get into it like that with Dirili after all this time. Really?
Huh? What was that just now? There was this painful feeling in your chest for a moment. Dirili?
Text me if anything happens, and I'll come running, okay? Anyway, we'll both get going now. I'm sure you're still worried, but I'll come by again tomorrow. Oh well, I guess that means I'm leaving. Oh, also, I called your work and said you'd be taking today and tomorrow off. If you're okay to go the day after, I'll go with you.
Work? You have a job too? This is bad. We don't have enough information at all.
Alright, and with that, with my 2 boys here leaving, we'll go ahead and end this video before we drag on a little bit too long. Alright, well, I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.